Now this will open up the registration form. Start by selecting the type of account that you wish to create. In this case, we're going to be selecting individual. Next, select your country of residence. Then enter your first and last name. Your email address. And your phone number. In the next page, you'll need to provide a few additional details, starting with your date of birth, your home address, and for tax purposes, if you are a US citizen, you will need to disclose this by clicking yes. In this case, we'll just leave it at no and click next. We'll then be prompted to create our first trading account. So let's just select standard account type and select US dollar. Just keep the leverage at 100 to 1 because it doesn't require any approval. And then you'll need to provide an estimation of your expected investment. Let's just select less than $5,000 here. Click next. In the next page, you'll need to provide some details regarding your employment and income. First, select your employment status. In this case, we'll be selecting full-time employee. Then you'll need to provide an indication of your annual salary. You're free to select any option here. Next, you will need to state the source of your trading funds. So let's just select employment. And then lastly, we need to provide the approximate value of savings and investments. So let's just say $5,000 to $25,000. And finally, we need to agree to the terms and conditions. In the next step here, we will need to provide proof of our identity and our address. Now this can be anything ranging from a picture of your passport, your driver's license, or some sort of a bill that has your name and your address on it. When you click on the Browse button for each one, you'll be prompted to select the appropriate file from your computer and upload it. Then once you've uploaded all of the necessary documents, go ahead and click Submit Application. And there we go, we've reached the end of the process. Your application has been submitted for review to the JDR Securities team, and you'll be contacted once the review is complete. We'll cover how you can fund your trading accounts through the JDR Securities client portal. Once you've logged into the client portal, simply navigate to the menu and click on Money. Then you'll need to select Deposit from the submenu that appears. Now once we're in the deposit page, the first thing we need to do is select the account that we want to fund from the drop-down menu here. In this case, we only have one, so let's just select it. And the next thing we need to do is select our payment method. And let's go through a few examples here. Now, if you're based in China, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Japan, or South Africa, you will need to click on this button here that says Internet Banking. Next, you will need to select your currency. In this case, let's select Malaysian Ringgit. And we enter the amount, let's say 1,000. And this will automatically calculate the United States dollar equivalent of our sum. In this case, a little bit over 200. Let's click on Submit. And in this next window here, we need to select our bank. So let's just click on Public Bank, for example. Click on Next. And this will bring us to the next window where we need to enter our username and password for our internet banking. And then once we log in, just follow the simple steps depending on our bank's online banking interface. Let's go through an additional scenario here. Let's go with Philippine peso for this example. And we input the amount, let's say 1,000. This will automatically calculate the sum in United States dollars. As we can see, 1,000 Philippine peso is about 17 United States dollars. Let's click Submit. And this next window here is pretty simple. We only have one button, so all we need to do is click on Pay Now, and we're done. Now let's go ahead and show you what the process looks like for one more currency. So let's go with Indonesian rupiah for this example. Then we need to input the amount, so let's say 5 million. And this will automatically calculate the United States dollar equivalent below. So as we can see, 5 million Indonesian rupiah is about 300 US dollars. So let's click on Submit. Now in this next window here, we need to select one of the two options that are presented to us. So in this case, let's click on Transfer Bank Online. Now all we need to do next is select our bank and follow the standard procedure within their online banking interface. And that's all there is to it. The new deposit is now going to appear in your account.